The Fulton County Board of Elections is making some big changes to polling sites for November's presidential election. More than 100,000 voters will have to report to a new polling precinct. The Board of Elections says it's in an effort to avoid the issues we saw during the June primary, but some people worry it will create new ones. 11 Alive's Chanu Her explains what those changes will look like and how one advocacy group is reacting.
The November 3rd general election is less than 2 months away, but before then, the Fulton County Board of Registration and Elections is making changes to polling sites. The list includes 40 new voting sites, which will impact more than 120,000 voters. The board said these changes will increase the total number of polling places for the November 3rd general election and reduce the number of voters assigned to any given polling location. The changes come after major dysfunctions during the June primaries, like long waiting lines and long wait times. Fulton County Elections Chief Richard Barron said at the time they were problems caused by COVID-19.
When you have the offices that are closed, you're managing people teleworking from homes all over the county. We ran into a lot of challenges this time.
At an election board meeting Friday morning, one member urged her peers to address any potential challenges for voters.
We also have to work to make this process not harder for voters, but easier.
The ACLU is working to eliminate voter challenges. In a statement, the ACLU of Georgia's Executive Director Andrea Young said in part, the ACLU of Georgia is fully committed to voter access to the ballot. Changing poll locations is only one of the many challenges facing Georgia voters. Our message, using every channel we can access, is to make a plan and vote. The Fulton County Board of Registration and Elections says it will notify impacted voters by mail.
And early voting starts Tuesday for that special election to fill the term of the late Congressman John Lewis. Voters in parts of Fulton, DeKalb, and Clayton counties will choose between 7 candidates. Former Morehouse President Robert Franklin, former Atlanta City Councilman Kwanzaa Hall, Barrington Martin II, as well as Atlanta Minister Stephen Muhammad have all entered into the race. Rounding out the field are Libertarian Chase Oliver and current State House Representative Mabel Thomas and former State House Rep Keisha Waits.